from line. Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And the Bulls looking for a positive start here on their road trip. And, of course, Derrick Rose. It's a big day for him playing with his new Bulls teammates for the first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Pass to Hartenstein, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Still Clippers ball.
Just 2 to shoot. Short. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Pass to White. Sabonis with the block. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Harden. To the inside. Here's George. Here's Hartenstein, and Capella sends it back, and he's able to get it back. And that one, good. With the step back. Harden scanning the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Here's White after Ben Simmons bucket. Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Here's Simmons. Nifty move. Goes back up. Pass to Sabonis. And Capella sends it back. Harden outside. Picked by Randall. Harden outside. Randall outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
On the wing, George. It's George on the wing. Over Butler. George, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
It's stolen by Capella. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Pass to Capella. Excellent D there from George.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
2 minutes remaining.
To end the run. It's all in by the Bulls.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
And the shot goes in.
James Harden.
Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
For the finish, here's Butler. Finished off the break. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The drive by Simmons. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Capella.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Robinson throws it down.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
It's White on the wing. From past the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to George. Beyond the arc. Here's Simmons. That ball's nice lead that time from George. Simmons got his 2nd basket of the game.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Steps back. Robinson for 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
And here are the Clippers now. 11-point game. Left side, Bryant. Pass to Kemp. It's stolen by Rose.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time.
That's his first foul. First team foul.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways.
But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Len with the block.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Ross, that's good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Bryant up top. Back to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Wright. To the middle. Kemp with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Rose can't hit.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. White looking around. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, all of that starting right there with the steal by Paul George, illustrating his ability to anticipate that time. And a great play on the ball.
Bob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
And stolen by White. Back to Harden. Out to White. Pass to Harden. Screen by Capella. Capella. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Back to Simmons. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
That's on Clint Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harden outside. Picked by Randall. Butler in the corner. 6 to shoot. And Harden watches it from deep. They get the rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Simmons inside. The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
24 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Harden. Harden draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Capella. Lets it go from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bulls leading by 6. And here's Harden for 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bulls. One thing about Kawhi Leonard's defense, Brent, his quick hands really help him.
Well, isn't it incredible, Kevin, every year how many steals Kawhi gets that are so much different than any other defender in the NBA, where he literally rips that ball away from any offensive player and takes off down the other end of the floor.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Hartenstein, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And getting to the line better than anyone in the league. James Harden led the league in free throw attempts during 7 of his 8 seasons with Houston.
White goes in, and it's good for 2. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Stolen by Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Randall has got the ball here for Chicago. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Picked by Randall. Harden with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's White from deep. Harden.
Well, even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Simmons left side. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Back to Harden. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care. And you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Sabonis over Rose. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Third team foul.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, the guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
The Bulls leading by 8. Rose with the ball. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody back. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Robinson, that's good.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Outside Robinson. Back to Simmons. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Right side Sabonis. Shoot from the right block. Over Bell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
Left side Rose. Over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Simmons got 13 points.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Here's Lopez, and the layup falls. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Hartenstein. 3 quarters of play in it. Close game here. Bulls lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get...
It's the fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Right side Simmons. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Substitution for your Clippers. Desmond Bain. Keon Johnson.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside. And Harden with the stuff.
The assist goes to
an elite scorer who takes pride in torching defenses. Harden is outstanding at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
It's stolen by Randall. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Wasted no time on that one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Thomas Bryant.
Simmons inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jimmy Butler.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Third personal foul.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Pass to Harden. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Going inside, and the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul.
Desmond Bain.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Substitution for your Clippers.
Los Angeles on D. 8-point game. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Assisted by James Harden.
Outside, Simmons. It's George on the wing. It's stolen by Randall. One-on-one fast break. And Butler launches from deep. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella, just those first couple strides, getting him out, getting him up to speed in the fast break.
And George now top of the key. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. 6 points for George. The Bulls leading by 10. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Harden. Butler on the way. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Pass to Robinson. Now here's George. Light covering. Butler attacking. And the shot is good.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Now here's Harden. Here he goes. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
For 3, it's hauled in by George. Outside, Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one.
Heart told me love, get your together. Yeah. And when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up. I'll never. I don't give a what you did first. I probably did it better. Yeah. 6 years independent winning. Will it end? Never. I'm a living legend. Even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters. Successful. One word with 10 letters. Successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar, I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger. I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters. Successful. One word with 10 letters. Successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to hell for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
Hey, rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Honey band, in the Sprinter van. Never play middle, man. We got it, man. I don't, man. We got it, man. Spend like a ceiling fan, not for the dividends. Reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stands like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a Maverick or John Madden. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. I'm thumbing through bands and racks. Deep in that, it ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new. I got a lens attack like my got. He bound at anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the. Money counters beeping, blue strip dreams.
Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Outside Harden. And these teams both look to operate in the post more than most, Grant. Why is that becoming rarer these days?
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scorers have to possess vision to be truly effective.
Here's Granger. The Bulls making their last shot. Harden with the defensive effort. Outside White. Now Harden. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. DeRozan, left side. Kuzma, outside. Randall with a steal. The kick out to White. Back to Harden. Uncovered. And that one drops.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he's so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Pass to White. Back to Harden. This one for three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Here's Granger. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. And the Wizards with another 3.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Butler. Again, the Bulls score.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
Here he goes. Shot's good by Granger. Give him 8. Chicago leading. Outside Harden. Outside for Butler. Fires the 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And so it's Washington with it. And the dunk by DeRozan.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create his shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
2 minutes.
Inside. Harden. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Harden. Again, the Bulls score.
Uh-oh, starting out in rhythm. That's 4 out of 5 he's hit, and we're only in quarter number 1.
Kept alive by Washington. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Granger. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. The layup misses.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside White. And here's Harden. The Bulls need to get off a shot. White can't hit. Washington trailing. Pass to Granger. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside Harden. Now here's Randall. Outside for Harden. White for 3. Connects from downtown.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
And DeRozan, here we go. "16 seconds left in the first. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Now here's Harden. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What I love, there was no panic on his part.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Pass to Harrell. Crafty move. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Oh, wait a second here, guys. We got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk. Chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Rose outside. Here's the pick. Pass to Wright. Here's Rose. 5 to shoot. Oh, great D that time from Harrell. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it's Wright missing. Here's Avdia. Pass to Gafford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gafford's got 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Chicago trailing here. Wright on the left side. Here's Rose. And here's Wright. To the paint. Here's Lynn. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
LeVert goes in. Crosses over. There's the block. Pass to Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's the drive.
2 minutes.
Boy, what a storybook start to the career of Derrick Rose. His hometown Chicago Bulls winning the lottery to select him first overall in 2007.
Listen to this. The Bulls had just a 1.7% chance of getting the first overall pick. And they got it. They end up with Derrick Rose. In his first few years in Chicago, they were magical. Winning the MVP in 2011, bringing excitement back to the Windy City.
Chicago leading. On the wing, Harden. And he drives in. Granger grabs the miss.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time. There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
That's his first personal
and defying the analytics trend. DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Here's Granger. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Assisted.
He's got 13.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
To the left side wing. From deep, Rose. Sinks it from distance. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Vucevic.
Vucevic.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Harden. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And let me throw out one of my favorite James Harden notes. He's the only player in history to score 30 points in a game against all other 29 teams in the league in a single season.
Granger.
Yep, that one's good.
The assist.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Three-pointer, Harden. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
For three. Rebounded by Kuzma. Launches it. Shot's good by Granger.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with and we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Washington trailing. Dinwiddie with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Hey, rejected by Capella. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Harden drives in. And Harden with the slam.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. And here's Butler outside. Hits the trifecta. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Up top, Harden. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Shot's good by Granger.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Harden from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run. Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Outside Harden. Outside White. No good with the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Capella with a block. Outside Harden. Steps back and fires. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Here's Granger. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
3 points.
That's 29 for him.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, No one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Here's Rose. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And it's Wizards ball. 8-point game. Here's Granger. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Lets it go from deep. Rose can't connect.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
.55 seconds left to the third. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Bell. Now here's Wright. He takes it in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. DeRozan for three. And again, Washington with a triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. They're running. On up the court. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
He got a piece of it.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And at the close,
for the lovable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Harden. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 29.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
Granger. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The three. And here's Butler outside. Outside Harden. Going inside. Granger grabs the miss. And here's Washington. They trail by one. Back to DeRozan. Randall pulls down the board.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Randall on the screen. Right side, Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first team.
Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Jones controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
On the wing, Harden. Baseline jumper. Jump shot is good that time. Harden's got 14 points now in the second half.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Pass to Capella. Back to Harden. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Jones. Capella with a block. Three-pointer, Harden. DeRozan with the rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Left side Jones. Pass to Granger. Butler with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Harden from outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Driving inside. Good work defensively by White.
Danny Granger. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Up top Harden with a step back. And again, no good by Chicago.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And another miss by Washington.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Pass to Capella. Back to Randall. And finally, they hit one. Randall's got his first 2 points.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
They get it again. Capella with a block. And they'll keep possession. Granger, no good.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through. Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
From deep. The shot that time not on target. They need to rally in a big way, Grant, if they want to stage a real comeback.
And BA, they better do it soon because the window is definitely closing.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
From the baseline. And that one's long. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
The three is up. And Harden is good for three. Harden's got 38 points.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night. This team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Here's Harden driving in, and they recover it. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. This one belongs to Chicago. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor.
She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep, got my nullos. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring that phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't